Hello there, Leo. Welcome to Ethereal Tarot. My name is Carla. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, then this message, this reading is for you. Feel free to use your intuition to point you in the direction the cards want to take you. And this will be a general reading, so take what resonates and omit or throw out what doesn't for you. And as always, we read together with the best and highest intention of all. So what do we have for my Leo pals this week? Okay, here we go. We've got the Three of Wands, we've got the Eight of Swords, and we've got the Queen of Swords. We also have here the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, wow. Four of Cups, got Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands, Six of Cups. Wow, beautiful. Okay, here we go. So right away, we have some court cards. We don't have any major arcana here. Let's take a look. This is the line or the path of the past up until the present. So this could be recent past. This could be way in the past. Again, you use your own intuition to see what resonates for you. We also have what higher self wants you to know, what the universe is gifting you, what higher self wants you to know and take note of. And then we also have here the outcome path, okay? So just taking a look here, I'm feeling that there's some sort of self-imposed kind of restriction here, and almost as if you're overly emotional to kind of an outcome, okay? And that's causing delays, that's causing blocks, and it's almost as if it's like you're shut down to new perspectives. There's some kind of self-imposing imprisonment or like self-sabotaging, maybe in the way of thought or in the way of action, that you keep on coming back to. And it's almost like as if you're not planning for the future, Leo, at all. And even if you are, it's this overly attached to an outcome, okay? So it's not like this, it's like this overarching goal that you have for yourself, but you're looking at the little tiny steps as, you're looking at each little tiny step as a setback instead of like an overarching goal. And it's kind of getting in the way of your expansion. It's getting in the way of release for you. It's getting in the way of your perception. And it's kind of shutting you down in a sense. It's shutting you down. It's like this very limited view of yourself. Okay. And it's kind of making you overly emotional right now, I feel. There is a sense of, there's an energy of introspection and kind of drudging up and shadow work right now, with everything being kind of so scorpionic. So it could be stemming from that. I know a lot of my past readings have been, I've been seeing a lot of that come through. Let's get a little more clarity and dig a little deeper into your past up till present time. So let's get just a little more clarity for my Leo friends here. Oh, almost came up, but it didn't. So I'm not going to count that one. And we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, there's some kind of, it's almost like a disappointment that something didn't turn out the way it should have or how you thought it should have. And you're very attached to this kind of idea, this kind of outcome, and it didn't turn out the way you wanted. So there's a lot of disappointment. So you're kind of withdrawing your energy. It's almost like you're contracting your energy at this time. And it's really not allowing you to move forward, okay? And gain this expansion and gain this, really see the overarching goals in mind. It's kind of like something it's clouding you. It is, I mean, it does have to do with external factors. It could have been. I don't see anything karmic here in the sense of big karmic themes coming through. If I saw some major arcana, maybe I would say that it's more of a, kind of like an external thing. But to me, this is very internal. Okay, very internal. Some self-sabotaging in a sense. Let's go into what higher self wants for you. It wants to remind you of adaptability, practicality, security, contemplation, maybe some evaluation. So it's gifting you this energy of really being able to look inside yourself and see where the kind of the boredom, the dissatisfaction came along. And maybe it's not really boredom, but it's more so like seeing where it almost feels like a missed opportunity that sent you in this like spiral. It wants you to see that you can reevaluate, you can balance this out. You can come back to yourself in a way. The Queen of Pentacles is looking to the past. So I do think that the universe wants you to look at this issue very closely and with a lot of discernment and with a lot of balance too. Okay. And it wants you to prioritize what your values are. It wants you to prioritize what meaning and purpose you have. And I see a lot of like, again, I'm getting like inner stuff. So I'm seeing a lot of like self-worth on the line. I'm seeing a lot of self-esteem, because when we are overly attached to an outcome, we can lose sight of ourselves. We can lose sight of presence. And really, presence is what we are. Presence is what we are. And there's no sense of presence when we're fixated on something and self-sabotaging, having like self-sabotaging thoughts and overly emotional, and have kind of this we kind of have these obstacles. It's like we're putting these obstacles in front of ourselves to not move forward when we don't have enough presence. I think that the Two of Pentacles is the reminder that we've got to balance, and we've got to balance our energies, our earth energies, as well as our like psycho-spiritual energies, our mental energies, our emotional energies. It's all kind of a decision on your part. I feel like there's been it's like this, I don't know if it's an event that happened or something, but it's ultimately an internal job. It's an inside job, what you have to go through in order to come on the other side of it. Okay. Whether or not what happened to you, whatever happened or not, it's not about that. It's more so an inside job. Okay. It's not about the external so much. Let's go on to your outcome. And I feel like I want to pull maybe one more card for what higher self wants you to know. Okay, what does higher self want Leo to know here? Let's take a look. Okay, Seven of Cups. That you have choices. You have the choice of where to put your energies. You have options, okay? It wants you to be more imaginative and not get so fixated on this outcome. To me, you've been fixated on this. It caused disappointment. And now higher self's telling you, like, come out of that with your imagination, with the choices that you have at hand, okay? You have a choice. And this goes along with the Four of Cups, with this like reevaluation, coming to this reevaluation stage. You know, it's better than this, even if it's kind of this, evaluating is not always a clear cut victory, a clear cut yes or no, but at least it can get you to that stage of reevaluating your purpose, your meaning, prioritizing that, okay? And that's what you're getting with the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles energy. So universe is really, in higher self, is reminding you, it's gifting you these energies, it's reminding you of these energies, that you have these inside. And again, this is all an inside job. So here we go on to the outcome. Okay, we have Queen of Cups, we've got Eight of Wands, and we've got Six of Cups. I'm feeling that you're going to be listening to higher self. Higher self, the outcome is not always that you've listened to your higher self. Okay, it doesn't always happen that way. And we know we're not always listening to higher self 100% of the time. We're not like Jesus or Buddha. I mean, at least I'm not, and most people I know aren't. So I feel that, Leo, through this, you're going to be listening to higher self. You're actually going to take stock, reprioritize, reevaluate, figure out your options, figure out your way out of this. And learn how to balance the energies so you're not becoming overly attached and overly emotional and putting blocks in front of yourself and getting disappointed and feeling this sense of abandonment and withdraw from things. So we have Queen of Cups here. She's emotionally secure, she's calm, she's intuitive, she's compassionate. This is all, if we listen to higher self, this is all the energies that Spirit's going to give to us, and higher self will give to us, really. I do feel too that there's going to be some movement, some swift change in your outcome. It's coming up for you. Some kind of swift change, but guess what? You can handle it. You're Queen of Cups. You've got that energy coming forth for you. And also, I feel a lot of instead of the self-sabotage with the Six of Cups, it's like reuniting with yourself again. And yourself in presence, yourself in security, calmness, intuition, compassion, innocence, because those are all traits and qualities of our higher selves and our sense of self. When we become present, we notice these things more, don't we? Let's get a clarifier, or let's pull some more. Let's get a little deeper into the outcome here. Okay, give me a little bit more clarity, a little bit more juice. We have Queen of Wands. Wow. Yeah, there's going to be some determined. I feel that determination. I feel that you are going to really step into what you want, knowing what you want more of, knowing where to put your energies. There's a vibrancy to you in the future. And it's kind of like this fixed, I just see her looking to the future. And it's like through this swift change, you're going to know yourself more. Again, it's like a deeper layer of sense of self. I get really inner self with this spread. Like it's definitely inside job stuff. So let's go into Tarot Sidekick and see what comes up for my Leo friends here. This is not a tarot deck. This is a deck that gives us more guidance, some prompts, some questions to ask. Okay, what do I have for my Leo friends? How can I best help and support myself? Wow. What can I do to support my healing? Wow. Okay, I'm going to go into my Ethereal Visions deck here. And how can Leo best help and support themselves? What's in it for my Leo collective here? Let's see. We have the Well, okay, Five of Cups, and Seven of Swords. All right. So I'm getting, how can you best support yourself? I'm getting this energy of stop self-sabotaging yourself, first of all. Coming away from the disappointment, letting go of the disappointment, and coming to this the well gives and gives water. It gives, it's nurturing. It's like the wellspring. It's nurturing. It's deep with creativity. It's got, it helps to form potential. It's really realizing and having that discernment of what to let go of, what to embrace. And what to embrace is, really the healing waters, surrender, flow. And I think that you will. How can I best help and support myself? That's a lot of taking note and taking what higher self, the message that higher self has for you, and taking it and actually putting it into action. I think that it also represents water, and water doesn't resist things. It doesn't have a blowback. It envelops whatever is happening, whatever is in front of it. It just envelops it, and it's like integrates it within themselves. It permeates it. It's like, how can I help and support myself? It's like knowing this integration, letting go of what doesn't serve, and following the discernment that you gain from the signs from a higher self in the universe. Because right now it's kind of thick with self-sabotage. So Seven of Swords, it's like knowing what to think, being clever, learning the options you have, being imaginative, really maybe like even physically writing out the choices, the options that you have in order to get past this and seeing it clearly. It's like writing it down and every day looking at it, that, you know, to gain that discernment. What can I do to support my healing? So it's kind of just more of the first question, you know, which is not bad. Let's dig a little deeper here. What can I do to support my healing? We get the Hangman, the Magician, love it, and King of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's beautiful that you get the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so what can I do to support my healing? It's coming back to emotional stability, emotional maturity, taking stock of what you've alchemized, taking stock of your new perspective. It's like reminding you, you've got a new perspective and you've got everything inside. The Magician has everything inside of him. So he's got, you know, the pentacles, the wands, the swords, and the cups. And he makes something, he manifests something out of it. So it's like tapping into these energies within you. Hangman with the new perspective. And these, you know, there's our major arcana, 2 of them. Now you've got a king. So it's like telling you, like, you have these themes in you. So just draw on them, draw on these themes and these energies. Hangman is, again, it perfectly lines up with the Well too. That was your first card for the other question. And to me, that's all about letting it go, surrender. Same with the Well, it's the water, you know, it's like letting it go, it's surrendering, it's not being attached to an outcome, it's flipping your perspective and feeling the permission and being allowed to do so. It's, and then also the Magician, he's got everything inside of him. It's the alchemizing of all of the energies and knowing what to do and manifesting. It's like taking stuff from spirit or what you cannot see and putting it out into what you can see and making it something, okay? And then also with the King of Cups, we have like emotional maturity, balance, control, generosity, knowing that you have it to give. You can allow these experiences to fill your cup, so to speak, even though they feel kind of hard. And it feels like, I think that since you have, you know, some swords in your past up to present, I think you know that you're doing this. It's not really a blind spot for you. It's like you know that this is going on. So it's not a block in the sense that you're not aware of it. Okay, and that's why it's like it's a super inside job. Because you are aware of these inside. It's not like I'm telling you news that you don't already know. Okay? Really beautiful unfolding here. All right, I'm going to go into the Oracle of the Angels, and this is just a love note from the universe for my Leo friends here. So what does Leo need to hear? Receptivity. Receptivity. Right now you're isolating. Right now you're withdrawing. Right now you're overly emotional. Right now you're, I mean, dare I say it, it's like it comes off as cold-hearted almost in a way. You're not open to receiving. So receptivity, I mean, that's a beautiful message to get. Let's see what receptivity has to say. Take the time to still your mind and find your silence within. Dedicating even just a few minutes a day to quiet contemplation will help you become more receptive to the spirit of light that allows you to see clearly and find peace and harmony within the universe. 2 of Pentacles, peace and harmony, balance. Practicality, down-to-earth security, motherly, Queen of Pentacles, okay? That's all receptivity. That's all balance and harmony. I still my mind and open to the spirit of light that permeates all things. I am at one with the universe and I gratefully receive its blessings. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I also see that, you know, light, just like how light permeates all things, so does water, okay? And again, I'm going back to this Well card. This one really stuck out to me as how can Leo best help and support themselves? It's drawing forth from the well, okay? The waters, the healing waters. There's just going to be lots of healing for you. Lots of healing for you, I feel. And it's going to kind of come on swiftly. I feel like it's not going to be this long drawn out process. I feel like there's a sense of swiftness to this newfound energy, this newfound wellspring of life and just beauty, abundance, beauty, warmth, vibrancy, exuberance. You're just going to emit that. Beautiful, beautiful, Leo. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. This is the point in the reading where I ask for your subscription. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything to push subscribe. And like, share, comment on where you are in the world. And I love to hear about it. And also, Leos, your readings will come out every Thursday. Every Thursday, I will do a general weekly reading for my Leo friends out there. And then throughout the month, I'll also have bonus videos of fun content that we can embark on together, okay? So thank you so much again, and joyful blessings to you.